my dear people, you're welcome to the channel. So, Rotimi Amaechi Blòws Hòt as he suddenly loses interest in Nigerian politics. I am telling you guys, this is quite a very funny one and you guys need to see it. You know, for Rotimi Amaechi to say this, then, in fact, I'm gonna let you guys see the video for yourselves, alright? And then afterwards, I'll come with the rest of my comments on it. But before then, have you been watching videos on this channel and you haven't subscribed? Please do me that big favor by subscribing to the channel, okay? And also please turn on the notification bell so that you're quickly informed at every single time I upload a video on this channel, okay? And for every one of you who has subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now please watch the videos.
It now appears the party's crises are deep-rooted and beyond the suspended chairman. The latest round of crisis is in Rivers State APC, where two factions of the party clashed over an alleged plot against Mr. Amaechi. The first group, known as the NLC, is threatening to burn down the state if the minister faces humiliation. The second group, however, has rejected the threat, describing members of the NLC as miscreants and ethnic irredentists.
If they do anything against His Excellency, Right Honorable Rotimi Amaechi, we are going to burn down Rivers State. Yes. Yes. We are going to shut down every federal agency, every multinational company. We are going to destroy everything and put Rivers State in crisis. We are going to tell them that Rotimi Amaechi is not a man that they can toy with. And we will make sure that any person who wants to die, that we are going to die with him. And any person who wants to live, we are going to live with him. We are warning Magnus Abe and Iga Aguma and all of them. They say that they want peace. What is their business with what is happening in Edo? What is happening in Edo has exposed them and expose their allegiance and people they are working for. As it stands now, if they want to leave, then they should be cautioned. Because we will not be alive to see them to be alive to do whatever they want to do against Rotimi Amaechi. It is either we all die together and forget about Rivers State, or we harmonize in peace. We are saying it now that it has not happened. Whoever that we sympathize with, whoever should start down. The President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, should talk to the Chief of Army Staff now. Should talk to the General Police now. Should talk to DSS now. Should talk to the Chief Justice of the Federation now. To caution Rivers State Judiciary now that it has not happened. Because if it happened, we will destroy everything in Rivers State. Yes.
We have seen and watched a viral video all over the internet claiming that they want to destroy Rivers State, Rivers assets and some indigenes of Rivers State because of party differences. It is not Amaechi's position. Amaechi, we know, is peace-loving. Amaechi is a Democrat. Amaechi does not encourage brigandage. Amaechi does not encourage all kinds of heinous activities and crimes to disturb the state. We do not know those young men. The people you're seeing here are the leaders of Amaechi's team in APC, Ikure local government. Yes. And we want to use this opportunity to disassociate ourselves from that viral video that a group of young men who belong to one youth organization called NLC. We do not know them, yes, but as Ikure people, our son's name have been mentioned. We are here to tell the world that we are not in support of that level of madness. But we support and stand by our leader, Rotimi Amaechi, and we believe that the processes involved in politics, they have ways of doing them. If you want to go to court, if you want to do whatever, you want to take positions, those things have processes, and we stand by the processes. So we dissociate ourselves from this stupidity, from a group of young men, miscreants, ethnic irredentists, wherever they are coming from.
Well, I'm very delighted to say that the man at the center of all that video, Rotimi Amaechi, Nigeria's Minister of Transportation, is right here with me in the studios. Very warm welcome, Minister.
Thank you very much.
The two groups have spoken. You've never been known to be imbued with such ideological characteristics with the length of time you've been in politics. The man at the center, what do you have to say to that?
Let's start with the rules. What are the rules? I did speak to your colleague when he came to invite me for the interview that no politics. But because of the kind of words used in this video, I may have to address the issue.
Absolutely.
First, the university has gone down so badly. That's what my lecturer when I was in school used to call abysmal failure. So badly that it doesn't look like the state I left how many years ago. I've not been to Port Harcourt since, when last was I in Port Harcourt? Maybe January, I can't remember. When was the last election?
The last election was last year, in 2019.
Okay, so since then I've not been to Port Harcourt. And I don't know what, I don't believe that that's the right process. I believe that no matter how angry you are, no matter how much the institutions are manipulated, let me tell you what a judge said. The judge said, I'm allowed to be wrong, that's why there's a court of appeal. That's why there's a Supreme Court. So if you think that what is happening with the state judiciary is wrong, then you go to court of appeal, then you go to the Supreme Court. Ensure you exhaust the due process. However, what you see there is frustration, where people just sit down and churn out orders from here and there. You wake up, nobody has been served, you hear orders. But despite that frustration, nobody has the right to take the laws into their hands. First, if you say you're my supporter, you know that I don't like anything. I don't respect the law, I fear the law. Because actually, breaking the law can put you in jail. And like I said, for the past 3 years, I've not spoken. I've been quite out of the public scene because my desire is to focus on development. My desire is to ensure that by the time I leave the office, my children, my supporters, my friends will be proud of my achievement with the support of the president. So I don't engage in politics. For now, I'm not a politician. What's happening in APC, I don't know. What is happening in River State, I don't know. And believe me, I don't want to know. So I don't go there asking that question.
Minister, you're putting a caveat. You know,
I get that caveat before I accepted the interview.
Yes, very well, very well. We're just going to take it because all Nigerians are worried.
About what?
The number 3 citizen of the country, for example, Ahmed Lawan, the president of the Senate, when he visited the president and he granted an interview and said, look, whatever happens to APC affects not just the government, but the entire fabrics of the nation. APC is a ruling party. You are one of the leaders of APC.
Me.
In River State, you are the leader.
I have no number. Thank God you called number 3.
Yes,
I don't have a number.
I know.
Numberless.
You've played a critical role in the party.
That's history.
Yeah, that brought Mr. President for his first and second
That
terms.
is history. It's for the children to study it and go to school.
You cannot extricate yourself from the crisis in the party at the national level and in some states.
I have done that. What I have done is to keep away completely. Nobody will hear my voice.
You are not bothered about it?
No, even if I'm bothered, it's internally.
You're not preferring advice on how this is going to be solved?
Adults, there's nobody there who is a child. Everybody who is involved there is an adult. I don't want to get involved in politics. I don't want to be a politician. I want to, Nigerians know me for being blunt and honest. Some see it as arrogant, some see it as brash, some see it as useless, whatever it is.
But you're swallowing your tongue right now.
No.
Nigerians will want to see the length.
Just let me repeat what I tell people. What do I need to say that I've not said before? Name one.
Maybe you've not.
One thing that, you see.
You've not talked about this crisis.
It's not new. It's internal dynamics of politics. It's power struggle. So I have said it several times. When we fought in 2015, I said this country cannot continue the way it is going. I've said that several times. What new? It's like when I went to Professor Wole Soyinka and I said, look, we need to lead a protest about what is happening in the country. He said, my friend, I'm 80. I think he was 80. I can't be in the front. Because you see, it gets to a point where you know that you've contributed, just like Professor Wole Soyinka has contributed to the growth of the country. And if the country is not moving forward, what do? You want to die there? You
just put your hands akimbo?
See, don't look. I'm not helpless, but I'm dawning and I'm looking.
That's the great saying of late Justice Minister Bolaige.
Don't look. Because you see, if I come out, I told you before here, I said, this is not the state we left. This is not the state Okilo governed. This is not the state Spiff governed. This is not the state Rufus Ada George governed. It's not the state. Why do you want me to talk about?
So things have really gone awry, even in your own state and at the national level in your party.
I don't know what you're talking about because I don't want to get involved. I don't know what is the reason for the crisis. I don't know why the crisis is existing. First and foremost is, you know, what happens in politics, that in Nigerian politics, you hardly have opposition. When people are hungry, they catch the next government. You can hardly have opposition in Nigeria.
But you were in the opposition party before you became the ruling party.
I've never been an opposition man. I was speaker, I was governor. From governor, I became minister. I never entered into any position.
Okay. Let's leave politics,
exactly.
you know, aside because you're not really willing to say much about it.
My publicists will be so shocked to even hear I made this comment. The only reason why I responded to this comment by this young man, I think they're all my supporters. Both those who made the comment and those who countered them are all my supporters. But I think the other reason is to tell everybody who is supporting me to please remain calm and get out of violence. Never be part of violence, because I will not defend anybody when you get violent. The law will take its course. Whatever is happening, if anything goes wrong in the High Court, you go to the Court of Appeal. If anything goes wrong in the Court of Appeal, you go to the Supreme Court. But don't you ever take the laws in their hands. Just like my children will not do that. My children know, all my kids know that listen, my brothers also know that I'm not a man who will come out to subvert the law. So I will not come and help you if you're my brother or my son and you take the law into their hand. I feel the pain they feel. I honestly feel the pain that the first set to feel. But it will handle differently.
What's really this pain? What's the pain, really?
You say there's crisis now. I feel the pain. You know, everybody wants to see that there's a smooth party, everything is going well, and we're planning what happens in 2023. We're not even planning anything. So, anybody who is a member of APC, when I say the pain they feel, anybody who is a member of APC must feel pain that there is a crisis in APC. Whatever is the reason for the crisis, I have no idea, believe me. I am doing what they call sit down look.
All right, you're still going to sit down here with us.
So, that is it, my dear people. Rotimi Amaechi in the news again. Seriously. Now, my question is, how can Rotimi Amaechi suddenly become uninterested in the Nigerian politics? How can he just suddenly become uninterested in the happenings in his APC Change Party? How can he suddenly become uninterested in Nigeria? It is not acceptable. No. It is not acceptable. After all, he's one of those people who put us in this condition. He's one of those people who spearheaded the whole of the arrangement and put us in this condition. So he cannot just wake up one morning and then suddenly become uninterested in the state of the nation. And it is not possible, because that is what that statement simply means. If you're no longer interested in the politics, if you're no longer interested in the change that you brought to us, what that means is that you're no longer interested in the nation. You're no longer interested in the state of the nation. You're no longer interested in the people that makes up the nation. You're no longer interested in the people who brought you in. That is what that statement means, in case if he doesn't know. So now trying to play smart and intelligent right now, I think it only amounts to being hypocritical. It only amounts to being to hypocrisy, if you ask me. He certainly knows that Nigeria is in a mess right now. Even judging from his leaked audio messages back in the days, I don't want to play here. Judging from those messages and from what he's saying now, he doesn't want his name to be remembered as part of the people who caused this present problem that we're facing in Nigeria. Because he's one of those who caused it. If he wants to be honorable and to be remembered as an honorable man by his children, maybe he said he wants to just do his job so that his children will remember him, right? So if he wants to be honorable and be remembered as an honorable man by his children, his fans, his supporters, then he needs to fix it. If he wants posterity to be fair on him, he has to fix it. However he wants to do it, I don't care. But he needs to fix this nation. Otherwise, anything that does not amount to fixing it, any acts of playing smart or trying to shy away from politics now, will only keep him in the bad books. It will not keep him in the good books. If he wants to remain in the good books, or if he wants to be in the good books, he should fix it. Else, he would only be in the hypocritical books. So that said, I'm going to be stopping here. So please feel free to share your own opinions, contributions, or thoughts about this in the comment section below. And then, like I quickly do remind you guys, if you have watched up until now, thank you so much. I really appreciate. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that favor by subscribing to the channel, okay? And if you have also not turned on the notification bell, please turn on the notification bell so that each time I upload a video on this channel, you get notified very quickly. And if you have not given this video a thumbs up, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, see you in the next video.